Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
I've said too much.
All right, we got a reaction here. Jonathan Papelbon's explosive response to Stephen A. Smith's Mike Trout comments. I've heard none of this. I'm curious. God bless you, baseball. And when I say God bless you, it means good fucking luck, guys. All right, here we go. Foul territory.
Jonathan Papelbon joining us right now. Pap, what's up, dude? This is live.
Is that the Miz?
Because we have you.
Yo, the Miz is on.
Times a week, Pap's checking in with his pick at least. And,
AJ, you're looking really good today, my friend.
I wore this just for you, Pap.
Did you?
I can't wait.
Is there two?
I'm gonna go watch your daughter play some volleyball, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
What the fuck you just
Tell
said?
me you tailgate before football.
What did he just say? I'm gonna go watch your daughter play volleyball later. It's like, what?
I think she goes to college, maybe.
Okay. That's just, I don't know, just, without the context, that's just a weird ass statement.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Ball games, please. So you have a big tailgate or something.
Yeah. We're all good there.
Papelbon's eyes
When
were
they
always
play
just
Florida,
bugged out.
It's on.
He
Okay. All right.
sniffed them
That's the deal.
a Scarface load of cocaine,
20th, something like that.
rubbing his nose and shit as I
Pap,
say
the way
it.
that AJ is wearing that jersey, it looks like there's 3 T's in state. Is that how you guys spell it down there?
No, it's a real intricate process, Kratz. It's the way like you button up your jersey.
Please,
So you
please
put
don't spell this.
that goes
in the-
over it. You know all about it.
What?
It's
What'd you say?
Skip through this shit when you edit this shit, bro. I don't give a shit about any of that.
Fair enough.
Stephen A. knows nothing about baseball, but we are going to talk about him because
Yeah, we know.
I guess he's a national sports figure and he is attacking our sport. So
This is how we save baseball. We need to become Nirvana, man. Where we're like punk rock. It's like, yeah. But yo, you don't even care about the sport, you know? I know all the little stats and all that shit. We have our own little cult here, our little cult following. That's all we like. You know that.
Yeah, it's sad. Isn't it sad? Like, I'm glad you peeped that. Like, yo, like, what are you guys really saying about? Why doesn't he understand your sport? That would be my question. Like, yo, why doesn't he understand? It's not rocket science.
Listen, man, they're punching up, right? Let them punch up for a bit, just a little bit. Let them feel good. Yo, the man doesn't want me to have my sport anymore. All right, here we go.
national sports figure and he is attacking our sport. So let's run what he said about the Mike Trout injury.
Well, it's driving me crazy. And let me tell you this. Mike Trout is a sensational player when he's healthy. One of the greatest. He really, really is. And I'm a huge, huge fan. But I've grown disgusted with his lack of availability. It makes me question. I know he looks the part. What the hell are you doing to take care of yourself? Always injured. I mean, damn. It's baseball. I mean, what are you talking about here? It's not football. It's not boxing. It's not the UFC.
Oh, okay, now I'm about
running
to.
up and down the court 94 feet
Okay.
basketball for 82 nights a year. It's baseball. Half the time y'all out standing out in the outfield, you know, chewing on pumpkin seeds or something, waiting for a fly ball to come your way. How the hell is he always hurt? I don't understand this.
he is always hurt.
It drives me nuts when I see baseball players getting hurt. What is it that you're doing with yourself physically that you can't stay healthy? Playing baseball. Now you get hit by a pitcher, so that's different. I get all
Oh my
that.
God.
But these oblique
Oh, this is
injuries,
egregious.
You're running around the base, you catch a hamstring injury, you're running out for a fly ball, and all of a sudden something gets tweaked. What the hell is going on? Now, I think you talked about karma with the New York Knicks. How about this? Doggy? Maybe it's karma for him that he stayed with the Angels. Maybe it's karma with him that he signed with that damn moribund franchise. Maybe he should have went someplace else where you're going to be relevant. And that way, you incentivized to stay healthy so you can play some compelling and interesting baseball that actually matters in September. How
I have to pause this for myself here. I'll say this. I understand the idea of like star players not being available and getting injured a lot. Like that's a problem for sure. But to not consider a professional sport physically demanding, we're not talking about chess here, right? This isn't pool. This is
isn't golf, bro.
This is Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Now, just on dumb guy logic alone, like, well, what are these guys taking steroids for? If it's just some la-di-da fucking sport, why are players in the '60s taking fucking greenies, which is like what, like methamphetamines or some shit like that?
To stay active, you have to stay
stimulants. Why are they taking those things?
Yeah.
Just sit in the poor little outfield, just sit out there and do nothing. Like you're moving on every single. If you're a major leaguer, you are moving on every single play. Now, of course, he won't attach that to football because they hit each other, right? But in football, on a lot of play, like the idea is to do like quick spurts of sprints and hard activity. Then whistle blows, you walk and you chill out and chill out. Not all the time, but like. You walk and you chill out, and then also when one side of the ball is on the field, the other one's off and they're resting. Yes, I know they hit each other, and yes, there's a lot of injuries because you're doing mini car accidents over and over again. But as far as athletic physical exertion over how long are these guys playing? 2.5 hours, 3 hours of baseball? Like, yes, that is a lot for a human to do. Now, I'm sure what these guys are going to say, which is like, hey, Stephen A., go out there and play one spring training game for 5 innings. You're going to be exhausted, hands on your knees, crying like, oh, my fucking knees hurt, my legs hurt. Oh, fuck, I'm fucking tired of beating in the fucking sun. Oh, shit. That's probably where they'll go with it, I guess. But, like, Stephen A. is just an idiot. He knows nothing about the sport. He knows nothing about physical movement, physical activities. Like, these guys are working before the game. They're working during the game, sometimes even after the game. It's probably more rare, but there's a lot to do. And it's 162 of these motherfuckers, man, an entire year. You sprint hard and you hit the base wrong. You sprint hard, you slide wrong. You sprint hard, your hammy comes up lame. There's a bajillion injuries that can happen when you're doing hard, explosive movements damn near every day. Right, because you're not playing one team, like you're playing them once and you move to a different city. Like no, you're playing them 3 to 4 times every time, and you're doing it for 162 times all in 1 year. There's only 300 days in the so half your year is you doing this physical activity, not to mention the warm-ups and working out and all that shit. So like, he's just speaking from a non-athletic perspective. Let's be honest about that. Baseball is a demanding sport. It really is, especially long periods like that. 100% demanding for all fucking positions. Right? Outfielders aren't just there. Go watch a game live. You'll notice they're not just standing still. There's movement every play. Every single play, they are moving around. Anyways, I'll let these guys go now. Stephen A. Smith is a fucking idiot. What sport is he an expert at? None of them. So thus, why are we taking his sports opinion that serious? He's more known for the gossipy shit, which I'm like, yeah, I'm all here for it. All right, actually, Anthony, do you want to say anything to that before I hit play?
No.
Okay, here we go.
You can hear in his voice, like, yeah, he doesn't really know what's going on.
No, he's like, oh, I can imagine if you got hit by a pitch. It's
like,
what?
Yeah, like I'm just being petty, like. He's doing you a favor even talking about the topic.
Yeah, honestly. But
you go to SS1, bro, this shit is not talked about. And they are partnered with baseball. And they will not bring this shit up.
Yeah. Well, he didn't do any favors. Come on. Because he's talking about how,
I'm
saying it's boring.
I'm being petty, though. Like, yo, like, you guys have no national spotlight as a sport.
Yeah, but if someone responds to him, are they going to be? They're not going to be covered of them responding to him. So it's like,
no, you're right. No one will give a shit.
So he gets the only narrative, which is He's basically calling like some of these kids called the '90s NBA. Like, oh, there's a bunch of plumbers and shit like that. Or, they don't do much.
You want to shit on them. Yeah, I understand that.
Like, holy fuck, man. He wouldn't last a game. Doing a full game warm up and a full game, all of it, he wouldn't last a fucking game. Stephen A. Smith. Go ask Michael Jordan how hard it was going to the minor leagues playing baseball. Go ask him how hard, like how grueling it is. It's a grueling thing, man. It's a marathon. And it's sprints and marathons all mixed together. Doing a shit ton of sprints for a long period of time or a marathon. Like it is what it is, physically. But all right. Here we go.
That was the worst part there at the end. All right, who wants to start?
I'll let Pap start because if I go first, I might lose it.
Oh my god, why are we letting this guy
Okay.
be the
You know, for me,
You wearing a Hulkamania shirt?
I go all the way. I'm sorry, guys. I go all the way back to like, okay, who is this guy, right? Okay, so I know this guy actually, and I knew him or I knew of him before he was, Stephen A. Smith. I don't even understand why he needs an A. But Stephen Smith, and you got to understand where this guy come from. Okay, so this guy, he speaks about things that he really and truly, when he makes these kind of comments, he really truly does not know what he's talking about. In all honesty, and that's why he makes such asinine comments, because he truly doesn't.
He just stole his word.
And so,
Yeah, I thought of that too.
Philly, okay, and Kratz, I think this was probably
I gotta turn my
after
volume
you
up.
got there. When I was in the Philadelphia clubhouse, we had a traveling secretary,
My bad, guys.
Frank the Tank. You remember Frank, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, I got this conversation with him about Stephen A. Smith one day, and
He's doing
I
coke.
said, "Well, how come he never comes into?"
Alan is doing coke in between every take.
I think he's deep, bro. I think he's deep. I'm not gonna lie.
His eyes are always bugged out of his fucking mind, bro.
And they're like egging him on, bro. Am I wrong?
I think so.
I think he's fucking geek, dude.
All right, here we go.
clubhouse anymore. And he says to me, "Oh no, we had to kick him out of the clubhouse." I said, "Oh really?" I said, "Y'all kicked him out of the clubhouse." I said, well, why did y'all kick him out of the clubhouse? And he proceeds to tell me that he was doing all kind of shady shit, like going through the manager's office, and when he wasn't in there, going through the training room, pulling out reports in all kind of places he shouldn't have been. So for me, I've always looked at this guy like a complete joke. And
Whoa. Oh, maybe now you get Stephen A's attention. If it's just about baseball, I don't think he gives a fuck to respond. But this might get his attention. Like, yo, you're sneaking around clubhouses and stealing reports and shit like that. Like, whoa, or going through them.
Well, he alleged all those things, right? Then he's gonna allege that Stephen A. stopped talking about baseball entirely because they stopped giving him access to clubhouses as a reporter.
Really?
So that's what he's gonna allege. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I thought it was like, oh, he reached a platform where he doesn't need baseball. Baseball, sorry, is not number one in the world anymore, or number one in the U.S. anymore. Like that time period has passed. It died with Barry Bonds. Let's be honest. So
they wanted it to die too. So there you go.
Oh.
You guys thought you could fucking blackball Barry Bonds and not have any fault of your own.
Like, what if you had this villain Barry Bonds? And you had the Barry Bonds killer, like some pitcher that was nasty and like struck him out all the time. Like, oh, there you go. There's the baton has been passed now. The Bonds killer, or the team that always beats Barry Bonds because they're like some nasty dynasty or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. Here we go. I wish there was a mathematical fucking formula for why baseball sucks ass to people. I wish I had one, but I don't. So here we go.
really is just real shady guy. Like, when you get kicked out of a major league clubhouse, that means that you should never be able to be a journalist ever again. Well, I don't really call him a journalist. I call him more of an analyst, because you know what? If you're an analyst, you know what you study, right? So I refer to him more as an analyst than a journalist, because at that point in time, he should have never, ever
No
been
comment.
allowed to even cover anyone, okay? Not alone in baseball. And since that day, I truly do believe that
He's got a pen in his hand. He's got notes for this.
Has kicked him out, and therefore there he has all this negative shit to say about Major League Baseball, because I don't really
He's a legend that they kicked him out. And that's, first of all, that's not even true. He doesn't have bad things to say. He has nothing to say.
Exactly.
So but that's like kind of the delusion these guys are in. This is a channel led by former players and a dude that worked for MLB office. Where like it's like, come on, bro. It's like, I'm deep down, I know you guys are fucking lying to yourselves, and you know your sport is irrelevant. You know, no one gives a shit about it the way they give a shit about the NBA or the NFL, even fucking UFC. I'd argue.
I would agree.
And it's like, dude, it's like you guys are you guys like are living like you said in your own code and illusions of grandeur. Like, yeah, you've got $1 billion industry, but it's irrelevant to the masses, bro.
True. Good God.
It's like, yeah, you guys have a lot of money behind you. You still have these big ass stadiums where you're lucky if half the stadium's filled on any given night, which still makes you profitable. Like, no, I'll give you that. It's still an event to go to. Like, oh, let's go watch the game. Like, I don't know anybody who's playing.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's true.
I know people like this. I have coworkers like, I'm down to watch a game. You know, like, yo, like, I have friends who like are into soccer. They're like, yo, man, they're gonna have Barcelona and Real Madrid at the Yankee Stadium. I'm like, word, bro. I'm like, and I'm trying to go to that shit too. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, man, let's go to a game. He's like, yeah, let's go. Guy couldn't name you a player. Couldn't name you a player.
Oh, fuck. It's fucking true, man. I'm sorry, baseball fans. It's fucking true.
Like, your sport is in the worst place. It's not hated. It's not loved. It's apathy, bro. That's the worst. Fuck, bro. No one gives a shit. Dude. That's worse than being hated, dude. I swear.
It's fucking true. I've heard people. I've heard like you know like kind of like I've heard like Doc, right, like a streamer, and I've heard this in other places before, where it's like there are 3 reasons to be anywhere near baseball. It's either live games, which people I'm hearing people actually enjoy, like they like going to the stadium and the vibe of it. And FanDuel, or gambling, and going to games. Otherwise, he's like Doc's like, I don't really watch any games. Oh, but I went to it. They gave me free tickets once I went to a game, and it's like I had fun. It was like it's enjoyable. Like sit back, get a beer and a hot dog, and watch the sport play out. And it's like
it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. You kind of feel a little bit anonymous. There's like a giant crowd around, like kind of a crowd around you and shit like that. You're not really like courtside at some game or some shit. You're just chilling out, watching the game.
Yo, so it's funny. He went to a Padre game.
Yes.
And it's fucked up, dude. Manny Machado put his shit on Instagram. And it's like, you could tell within the crowd, and like, even on Instagram, he was a bigger star than Manny Machado. He was more of a draw. Within his own stadium and on Instagram, like, oh, this guy is more known than you are, Manny Machado, by a mile.
100% is. 100% is.
By a fucking it's not as simple as, oh, he's got this unique look like, yeah, right. You think that's why? There's actual like excitement around that guy. There's no excitement around you or your sport, dude.
I mean, we got to fix this, Anthony. We need. Let's take Machado, right? He needs to be up on Instagram, pulling a gun out while getting like a lap dance.
What else? Yo, we need to get our DC World to do a skill.
I know.
Yo, how do we play baseball? Guy just puts a gun in the phone, like, yo, this is how we.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, they should lean in. Yo, make baseball racist. We need to make. That's the new shit, bro. Make baseball racist again, bro.
All races again.
We need to do that to bring baseball back. That's always saving grace.
Kick all the Hispanic and blacks out. Kick all the Japanese out.
Get a fucking. We'll have them like start ostracizing minority players. We'll have white dudes on Instagram with guns and strippers, but no one gives a fuck because it's baseball. They're like, yo, no one care about this, but John Morant be getting in trouble, yo. Yo, this sport's racist. We need to keep an eye on them. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, let's not keep it out. Yo, that's the only way, bro. You either go love or hate, and love is not coming. You gotta hate him.
They started doing staff meetings with fucking Floyd Mayweather. Like, hey Floyd, how'd you pull this off?
Floyd, man.
Everybody hates you. How'd you do this?
Floyd, how we do it?
I'm gonna need
being on your wife on IG Live.
Floyd's like, I'm gonna need like 50 mil just for showing up for the meeting.
Yeah, 50. Gotta fill my jet up for 2 years.
I want 25% profit on all the results that happen from the meeting.
Fucking Floyd.
Oh shit, man. Sorry, baseball, but it's like you're the most easily roasted sport on the planet, man.
Yeah.
Bowling has more cred than you right now. Pool, like at least everyone knows like those are like small kind of venue things. Baseball, like motherfuckers got giant stadiums. You got all this shit. You got
TV deals.
Yeah. Like, what's going on here? What's your excuse?
Like ESPN right now is trying to finesse you to put you on a streaming service just so they can say, "Oh, look, we got something on our streaming service." we losing money anyways. We might as well promote something on it.
Yeah, damn. All right. And it was a Hulkamania shirt, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Truly, honestly think that he's allowed in Major League Baseball clubhouses. I don't know if the Phillies reported this or what they did with it, but you're talking about someone too. I mean, this guy is more narcissistic than Donald Trump. I mean, you're talking about one of the most narcissistic people you could come across. And the fact that he
see you reading your notes, it's not going to help, Jonathan.
It probably stands for asshole. It's
I'm going to say pause before I pause. But Jonathan Babylon can pull his dick out right now, put it on camera. They can leave it up on YouTube, and no one will care. No one will care still. Yeah, it's like you can't do it. It's so fucked, bro. I'm sorry, man.
This video's never getting back to Stephen A.
It's over, man. I'm sorry.
Bro, yo, it's so crazy. Stephen A. works for ESPN, and he averages like 500,000 viewers. Mm-hmm. He has podcasts that probably averages 3 times the subscriber count of this channel. per video. Like, you guys will never reach Stephen A, bro.
Stephen A has subsidiaries wrecking your shit right now, bro. Like, what's going on? Like, guys, you got to figure out the problem here, man. Yeah, I don't think. Like, how'd they even find that? How'd they find that clip? Was that like a viral clip? No way, right? It's just a random segment, a random in-between segment, in between talking about the NFL and LeBron James, right? Random middle section segment from ESPN Jordan, First Take, right?
Super Bowl, he talked about what did I tell you, bro? He did them a favor, bro. He did them a favor. They got something to talk about, bro. Oh, mate, like he literally threw them a bone, bro. I'm starting to see my logic now.
They're gonna try to rise up the ranks, man. They're gonna clip Caitlin Clark's fucking Achilles and shit. Like, yo, we can move up the ranks. It's gonna just make WNBA even bigger. Like, Caitlin Clark tears her Achilles. #1 news story tonight. Palawan be like, fuck, god damn it. Actually, you know who they need to lead into? Angel Hernandez, bro. Make that guy a fucking household name of celebrity. Like, make him so bad that it's like, hey,
Bro, we need Angel Hernandez to get caught fixing games and shit and put it on him, bro.
And then they need to point out like individual like FanDuel and DraftKings and MGM fucking accounts. Like, yo, you lost this amount of money. You lost this amount of money. It's like, yeah,
Bro, like, yo,
keep an eye on the sport.
Angel Hernandez just got barred from doing playoff games. No one gives a shit. You didn't even know that, so I just told you this right now.
I did not know that till now.
They just told him, like, yeah, you can't do playoff games because you're this terrible.
I'm fucking wrecked. I didn't. You're like, you didn't even know that till now. No, I didn't. I didn't fucking know that till now. I've seen like some video. I saw like the John Boy dude's video of some of his crazy fucking calls.
Yeah, you got reprimanded. Like, yeah, you're not. You're off playoffs.
Oh my god.
This isn't the first time he's been kicked off the playoffs, and he sued MLB for racism.
I know that. I knew that.
Prejudice.
Baseball might. Here's the thing about it. Baseball might be the best sport, or one of the best. Maybe boxing's better as far as like gossipy shit about athletes playing a professional sport, or the company, or the like the referees / umpires or whatever. Like baseball might be the best at it, but the sport is looks so down upon right now that no one cares.
No one gives a shit.
You want to talk about day-to-day possible scandals? Like baseball is like #1, man. They're up there, man.
Bro. The Oakland A's are a walking fucking.
Gonna build that parking lot stadium, man.
Well,
Can't
there's
wait.
a scandal going on right now, but we'll get into that after this video. Oh, I'm teasing you, letting you know there's a scandal coming up. Something we talked about.
Okay.
Something we suspected is now. It's worse than we thought in baseball. That's all I'll say. Some slave trade shit, but I'll let it happen first.
That's fair. Something that also wrecked me is that no one's gonna watch this video about. It's like no one's gonna see this shit. This is just me and you just talking to each other. Watch this fucking video. This is hilarious, man. Like it's ironically just like, oh. God.
I even told you. Like, I didn't tell you about it. I was like, yo, who the fuck's gonna watch this? Don't give a shit about this. Let's watch these guys.
Yeah.
And their illusion of grandeur.
All right, here we go.
It's such a joke to me. And he doesn't really even truly know the game of baseball. So therefore, his lack of intellect and the way he approaches what he says is just for spite or just to piss off a player or, to get, thumbs up or followers or whatever. I don't know his motive. But when you
We're
look
Nirvana,
at the
man.
whole spectrum,
Those guys are pop bands.
you have the black people.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta back that up too. He thinks Stephen A. shits on the sport to get likes and follows. Like, bro, no one gives a shit. And now he's about to, now Papelbon's about to do some Papelbon shit. He's gonna lose likes and follows. He's gonna lose likes and follows talking about this shit, bro. So no one give a fuck about baseball, bro. It breaks my heart, bro. The people probably think I'm a hater, bro. You could tell, bro. I watch baseball all the time, bro. I watch it every night. I watch highlights. That's the saddest thing, bro. I wish the sport was fucking good. It's not good, and it deserves not to be up there with the others. Like, yo, that's how you guys pandered to the wrong people. It still didn't work. Like, now you get what you deserve. Have fun with Joey Gallo.
All right, here we go.
To get,
Negative
thumbs
profit.
up or followers or whatever. I don't know his motive. But when you look at the whole spectrum, you have the black people, the white people, the Japanese, and every other culture that really can't stand him. I mean, you go to the black culture of
my
him
God.
using the N-word with Kobe Bryant back in the day.
He has notes.
And Otani saying
on a
that he
coke
needed
run.
an
Just
interpreter.
like-
I think this was a couple
This
years
will get
ago
him
that
right
he'll
here.
never be. It's bad for the game because he needs an interpreter. Well, don't you think he's trying to learn English? So, to me, when the black community doesn't accept you, the white community doesn't accept you, or any other foreign players accept you, then what are you doing in this game, man? What are you doing in the game and sports? And honestly and truthfully, man, I challenge ESPN to do something about it. I challenge ESPN to either fire him
They will.
or
They'll
cut
they'll
his pay
cover.
or do something about it because
Bro, every argument he just laid out can apply to baseball on ESPN, bro. It's like, yo, cut his pay. Like, this guy's just a waste of space. Like, all these cultures, no one's liking this shit anymore. They need to cut the pay of it. Like, all that can apply to baseball on ESPN, bro.
Yeah.
He just laid out the counter argument for his own fucking sport, man. Like, the blacks don't follow it. The whites don't follow it. It's like, yo, you baseball or Stephen A. Smith? Because I think Stephen A. will win that fucking argument, bro.
Yeah, well.
Yo.
He did you guys a favor. You guys have a national fucking figure talking about your sport. When's the last time that happened? Doesn't matter that it's negative in the negative light, bro. You need all eyes you could get on the sport.
Put 2 YouTube videos like about to come out, like coming up in 5 minutes, some shit like that. Like Stephen A. special announcement, Major League Baseball special announcement. Who's winning that? Stephen A.
Stephen A. Dude.
How about
Dude, Stephen A. has more followers. Let me not talk out of my ass. Let me look. Bear with me. I have never looked at the Stephen A. channel on YouTube. This will be the first time I've ever looked at it. I'm just curious, how many people follow Stephen A? I could be wrong. He probably doesn't have a million.
6 figures at the very least.
Okay, no, my bad. So he doesn't have more than MLB, right? He doesn't have more than MLB.
Oh, come on. You mean MLB like the TV or the YouTube channel MLB?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on. The organizations are inflated like a motherfucker. It has nothing to do with does that really have much to do with views? Really? Are they pulling in views like that, MLB? Maybe highlights here and there?
No, not like the NBA. The NBA shit on him, bro.
No, compared to Stephen A. Like Stephen A.
Stephen A. No, he's like, it's all over the place. 112K, 52K, 42K, 7K.
Really?
Well, 7K 6 hours ago.
Yeah. Well, let him do YouTube full time, and it's all right.
11K 6 hours ago.
I'm sorry. I don't buy. I'm very sure all these sports have fucking bot networks. It's just MLB needs it more than the other ones do.
Yo, this guy is funny. He has a video saying I am not a snitch about snitching on fucking.
We did that video, bro.
That's right. Yeah, he's like, oh, that's the one. Like, he's talking to Matt Barnes. Like, I'm not a snitch.
Oh, he's talking to Mac. Okay, never mind. We didn't do that one. That's hilarious. Yeah. But all right. Here's more of
Let's stay on topic.
Or Papelbon shit. Yeah.
honestly, nobody wants to listen to his shit because everybody knows that it's
They
just
do more than they want to watch baseball.
for likes. It's just for followers. He really doesn't actually know what he's saying. So I don't really take it as anything, to be honest with you. I just take it that this is just another idiot that doesn't know what he's talking about.
Pat, what was Steven's sport?
Here we go.
What sport does he follow?
Basketball.
I think he follows basketball and mainly, and I know he followed the 76ers, and I want to say he got kicked out of the 76ers locker room as well.
Okay, so He follows basketball.
better
What do
not
we
be
always
making
hear
that
about
up.
in basketball? What's the big load management, right? Like, oh, I can't play 2 nights in a row, and I can't do this, and I can't do that. Like basketball. So I live in Orlando. The Magic are playing the Cavaliers right now. They play Tuesday. Now they don't play till Friday, so they get 2 days off to heal up. Like the NBA Finals take a month to play 5 games. It's like game on Saturday. Oh, we'll play Friday, then we'll play the next Thursday, then we'll play Saturday. It's like, holy cow. So, like, for him to, that's my problem. For him to say, a guy like Mike Trout that tries to play every day, or any baseball player that is a position player that and listen, injuries suck, okay? We know that. But any person that knows a guy like Marcus Semien plays 162 games, every game he played last year, plus playoffs, the whole deal, right? Like Michael Jordan used to play 82 games a day. That's why every 82 games a year, like every game, he's like, I'm out there. I don't care. Right. So for like certain players to go, oh, well, I can't play back to back. And oh, I played 2 in a row. I need 2 days off. Like basically, you don't hear baseball players do that very often. I don't know that I've ever played with a guy that's
And
like,
no one would
"Man, I
care
played
if they
2 games
did.
in a row. I don't want to play the 3rd game
Yeah,
in a row.
no,
Right? Guys want to go out there and play. So again, it just shows his lack of knowledge on what he's talking about. He's just trying to get clicks, just like the guy sitting next to him. Right? The guy that we showed on the clip that's sitting next to him,
Mad Dog?
says stuff. He promised to quit.
Yeah.
He didn't quit. He's still out there, right? Why? Because he got a bunch of quit. Oh, that wasn't what I meant. I meant whatever, dude. Like you said, quit, fucking quit. Okay? Right? And then Stephen A., like you don't.
Did AJ win with the Giants? Am I tripping?
No, he went with the White Sox.
White Sox, bro, in 05. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he play on the Giants ever? No.
Yes, he did.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Okay.
I think it was the Giants, then the Twins, then the White Sox.
Because that's Mad Dog's team, right?
Yeah, the Giants. Yeah.
Yeah, for the Brooklyn Giants. Probably some
quit. He's still out there, right? Why? Because he got a bunch of quit. Oh, that wasn't what I meant. I meant whatever, dude. Like you said, quit, fucking quit. Okay? Right? And then Stephen A., like you don't know baseball. Just don't talk about it. Like just don't try to.
Stephen A. doesn't know the
Just
sport
say,
he
hey,
covers.
it sucks for the game. It sucks that Mike Trout's hurt. He was off to a great start, but you don't need to go on a diatribe about, oh, well, I don't understand. Baseball players are soft. Dude, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Yeah,
Try to
AJ,
hit a baseball one time. He's got no chance.
Yeah, AJ, it's
He can't do the skills of any of these sports. Not really. And maybe he can probably be better at basketball, if anything, but whatever. He can't do any, but I wouldn't bring up hitting a baseball as like the big deal. It's that you have to take 100 fucking swings a day, run, sprint, run the bases if you get lucky enough to, because like if you don't do that, if you're not running around on a baseball field, that means you're probably getting cut. You're probably going to be gone from the team. So if you're doing shit when you're playing the game, you're actually successful, you are moving around quite a fucking bit. So that's what I would say to him. Like, forget about hitting a baseball. He knows he can't. Throw him 60 down the middle. He's missing it. Tell him to grab your weight, like as far as your baseball bat weight. Tell him to grab like 33 ounces. Like, hey, swing this. He'll get tired after a couple swings, 3 or 4. He'd be like, oh, shit. Like, yeah, it's fucking heavy, isn't it? Good fucking luck. So, once again, these are professional athletes. Take any professional sport. It's supposed to be shit that normal people can't fucking do. That's why it's professional. That's why I get paid to do it. But, you know, that'd be simple enough. But instead, we gotta go down this route. Argumentation. Here we go.
You have no idea.
Yeah,
Try to hit a
AJ,
baseball one time. He's got no chance.
Yeah, AJ.
Yeah,
to me, it's the hypocrite.
Neither does LeBron James.
Right? It's the hypocrite. To me, I look at him in 3
Is he
things.
not a good
I look
athlete?
at him
He
as a
is.
racist. I look at him as a xenophobic. I look at him as a fake, like a fake person. Like I'm saying stuff just to simply be popular or get.
Good.
They leaned into this shit too, bro. They're leaning into what he's saying, bro.
Bro, maybe they know. Yeah, what if they know, Anthony? They're just like, yo, no one's going to see this shit anyway, so let it fly.
Yeah.
Let it fly.
Stephen A. and his fans definitely ain't saying this shit. Anybody that watches ESPN is not seeing this.
Here we go.
Get views, and you know that's not what the game needs. We don't need this. I mean, yeah, everybody wants to tune into the media. I get it, But at the end of the day, you have to be responsible for shit you say. And unless ESPN holds him accountable for the stupid shit that he says, guess what? He's going to keep doing it. So I blame ESPN. And you know what? I may never work for ESPN, or ESPN may never work for me, or I may never even like them. I don't give a shit. I blame them, and I blame the people that hire him, because we're living in a world today where, I mean, you got college campuses going to shit in a handbasket, and there's made bigger things in the world than this.
So
but
Southern.
for him to do this, man, it just really shows his ignorance. And this guy really is dumb, y'all. I'm just telling you, man. Any journalist or
Now that I fucking agree with. He actually is. He's clever though. He's definitely clever, and he can play both sides of an argument without really even knowing the topic. He can play both sides of the argument just by like fucking around with words and shit. Like, oh no,
Yeah.
I understand this, and but at the same time, this over here. But also over here. You know what I'm saying? Like he can do that shit. Like that's what he does, basically. Except for like sports shit, he may have more of an opinion, but if he didn't want to, if Derek Jeter's in front of him and he didn't want to offend Derek Jeter, he could do it. He'll do it easily, to where Derek Jeter wouldn't even think anything about what Stephen A. is saying. Straight up. Does that mean like he's ignorant about these? Yes, he's very ignorant about these sports, especially something like baseball. Very ignorant. I think he's ignorant about boxing and basketball as well, but whole another thing. But yeah, Taliban, I'm not mad at him. He does what he can do what he does. No one's gonna care anyways. It is what it is. You're not bringing it like, well, I heard Stephen A. Beat his wife or something like that. Like if it ain't that, you're not getting anything from this fucking dude, bro. Good luck. You're not getting anything from him or ESPN, bro. So there we go.
I'm sorry, analyst that comes through the clubhouse and tries to like be shady and sneaky. Why in the fuck would you even let that guy like be anywhere near you? And to me,
Because ESPN is not about
we just
integrity
don't have
or anything like
any
that.
room for this. So I think
Mr. Hulkamania.
I've said my piece, but yeah.
I think basically what you're saying is he doesn't know what he's doing. So to me, I put a lot on Mad Dog too. He didn't stand up for baseball. Like that's his employer is.
That shit's hilarious, bro.
What are you asking for? To stand up for baseball? Like, come on, guys. You have to know what time it is. They're not delusional about this, are they? They're not that delusional about this, are they? Yeah.
Bro, I've heard enough to be like, they're probably lying. I don't, there's no way. You hear what they're saying about the NBA, bro. That takes nuance to know that shit. The load management shit, yo, that takes nuance. I was like, oh, so you do know what's going on. You just act stupid.
Yeah, stand up for baseball. Like, what the fuck? I mean, maybe that's their, like, maybe you should do that and start a war between the sports. Maybe that'll bring, baseball back. Start a war.
They're gonna lose.
Be all these young kids on TikTok, bro, that's gonna, like, investigate baseball just to shit on it. Yo, we got the most views we ever had ever. There's like maybe like one of these guys should just say the N-word. Maybe they should. All these.
It can't hurt. It can't hurt.
You want to know why they don't like baseball? Because they're all nerdy.
They gotta get racist, bro.
Viral clip from AJ Przinsky.
The show will grow so much.
They have to lean into it, though. That'd be a problem. All right.
Yeah, he has to double down. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
I said what I said.
Yo, fuck these ninjas.
My last hope is Trump fans. That's what I'm doing, all right? Leaning in. All right, here we go.
Major League Baseball. And he didn't stand up for baseball. And if either one of them had actually seen the interview Was it a week ago? Was it a week ago Friday, or was it 2 weeks ago Friday? When we had actual Mike Trout on our show, and he talked about
Nobody
how much
saw
more he's doing to stay on the field, how much more it's changed since he was 23.
Can you go to their channel real quick? Their last videos. Their videos. Where's my Trout? Keep rolling down. Just keep going down till you see my Trout.
Yeah, they're putting him on the cover.
Yeah, exclusive. Yeah, exclusive. Mike Trout. And you might have to go right there. How much? How many views I get?
10,000 for 2 weeks.
If that was Tom Brady, how many they getting? If that was Steph Curry, how much are they getting? Yo, fuck it. Just for laughs. If that was somebody random. If that was Saquon Barkley, how many views?
Oh shit.
It's sad, bro. Shit is sad.
Oh, I know the angle they should go with. They should go with, they should react to all the diss tracks, right? And then have a photo of like Drake when he's wearing like one of those, like a baseball uniform or some shit, like a baseball jersey. Like, yo, look, there's rumors that Drake was in a clubhouse with a young girl. They should lead into this shit, bro. But Kendrick destroyed him, you know what I'm saying?
That's the only way they get him in there.
Lean into it, guys.
Dude, the only way, did you know that the only way the Blue Jays got Drake to attend the game was by paying him to show up as like, it's Drake night.
They had a Drake night.
Yeah, they had a Drake
God.
to honor Drake.
Bro, what was it? Back to back, right? It had Joe Carter on the cover.
Yeah.
That didn't help the fucking Blue Jays.
It did not.
That did not help baseball at all. Hey yo, Chris, Google when the last time a Canadian sports won like a major trophy. You know,
Back to back.
It can't be It can't be hockey though, because everyone expects hockey.
Yeah, baseball, and it's got a black guy. That's good enough.
Perfect. God. There we go.
3 years old, and you're just rolling out there like Papelbon playing in the minor leagues. Like, he's changed. He's done all this stuff. So for him to attack him and say something like, oh man, what is he doing? What is he doing? What do you mean, what is he doing? He's doing everything he can. Actually, like, do some research into what this guy does to try to stay on the field. And it was
but Kratz, that's the thing.
Once again, what Stephen A. said was fucking egregious to another professional athlete when you know he has no credibility in the world of athleticism at all. As far as moving around like an athlete, like a savage athlete, like he has no saying in any of that world at all. Not even a fucking little bit. So yes, that I would view that as insulting, him doing that shit. But
also,
get to him,
Also, the sport is also trash, bro. Because I don't know if did you see that highlight that the Pelicans put out Stephen A. when he called Zion like out of shape and fat.
No, I didn't see that.
And then the Pelicans clapped back at him, and that was like it was all over Instagram. It was all over fucking YouTube. It was all over. Even he had to address it. So it's not just that. It's not just fucking like him. It's also like this. The NBA is proactive. This guy, and the MLB is inactive.
Yeah.
Like they could have clapped back at him and shit, like make fun of him or something. They didn't even do. The Angels could have done something.
They could show like college photos of of Stephen A. versus like
Yeah.
Mike Trout, who's like a yoked motherfucker, 6'2" or some shit like that, yoked.
Well, Mike Trout could dunk. There's videos of Mike Trout dunking. He could dunk.
Yeah.
And he looks brolic, bro. He looks brolic in the gym, bro.
Yeah, he's a fucking yokester, man, on that TRT and shit. But
Bro.
you know, but yeah, like he's nowhere near the athlete ever in his entire life. Nowhere near the athletes that play Major League Baseball. Not one in the history of Major League Baseball, except for some sort of like specialty reason, right? Like, we just want to let this guy do this or whatever, some sort of special, like Will Ferrell playing in spring training, right? Like some sort of like special occasion like that. Other than that, like actual professional athletes, he's never been anywhere near them in his entire life. I can almost guarantee that shit. Just by looking at it, like no offense to him, just by looking at him, like you don't move like an athlete. Like moving around, you don't look like that shit, bro. But whatever. So that shit was insulting, actually. The baseball players. All right, here we go.
He doesn't do research, man. This dude does not do research. Okay, this dude does not know what he's talking about. He just says
For
the
nothing
most
other than the
asinine
NBA.
shit that he could think of because he thinks
Kinda
that
boxing,
that's going to
kinda.
get likes and people want to watch me. Well, like I said earlier, man, and you hit on a great point, man. Mad Dog, man, fuck him. I ain't got nothing for him anymore either, man. Like he pissed me off.
You don't like me
man.
anymore?
Like, I've never really liked that guy
So
anyway.
fuck you, West Coast.
I think they should go in bed and sleep together.
What? What did you just?
Well, all right.
What?
I think they should go to bed. Like, think about it. Jordan, think about it. Think about, like, don't laugh. This is not funny. This is a real statement. Mad Dog has worked at the MLB Network all this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since he left the radio show, he was fucking a nobody until he went back. He went with Stephen A. the first take. It's totally reasonable at this point to be like, yo, you were irrelevant until you started talking about basketball with Stephen A, bro. You had no limelight, no buzz until that happened to you. Like, you might have got paid, you might have been like well paid and shit, but you weren't nothing, no name of problem. Like, all these NBA people out of nowhere now know who the fuck Mad Dog is because of Stephen A.
True. Well,
Like,
come on, you had to be popular with Francesa and all that shit, right?
but not. It's like a generation passed, bro.
I'm just saying, like he had at least a name then, even though things have changed, obviously.
Not like he is now, bro. He's a fucking household name now.
Goddamn.
Again.
Goddamn. I don't watch it. I don't know.
Bro, it's him, Shannon Sharp, Kendrick Perkins, and fucking Stephen A. and JJ Redick sometimes. I think JJ is like, nah, he's JJ. They say he might be the coach of the Lakers. That shouldn't be funny, bro.
I've heard that, and that'd be one of the funniest things ever.
Yeah, because he's gonna get fired. At a certain point, he'll get fired.
How come you ain't playing Bronny enough, huh? Go. Put Bronny in the game. Bad coach. Fire him. Nah, but like he's saying Albon's saying some crazy shit, bro. Hey, maybe we should go sleep together, huh? It's like what?
I think he's geek, bro. I'm pretty sure this guy's high.
They should let him on TV. Let him just run his mouth. Hilarious. They'll bring baseball back.
He's 10 years too late to bring baseball back.
Alright, here we go.
Like, he pissed me off, man. Like, I've never really liked that guy anyway. I think they should go in bed and sleep together.
He's like,
well, all right. I got
all right.
Two things here. Number one, they are showmen. They know. Well,
he's holding his face together. Look at AJ, bro. He's like, oh dear God. He puts his hands in his head.
All right, I got.
This dude's laughing. He's like, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. He's like, yo, that's fucking funny, bro. Cover my face right now. And this dude's like, I need to hold it together for the show. He's like, all right. This dude's like, what did I say? Val was like, what did I say though?
Like, come on, y'all gotta laugh at that. That's just,
That's fucking funny, man.
this guy's trying to stay serious. He's trying to stay on message on the left.
He's like, all right, and hey, here we go.
Two things here. Number one, they are showmen. They know what they're doing. Like people in those roles that are, you know, the national talking heads, like it's not for an analysis. It is just, it's like a stand-up act. That's how most of it is. But it does entice a certain audience. Like there's some people that just for some reason enjoy that. I mean, Skip Bayless has been in this group for years. Everyone hates him. They can't stand listening to him. And I'm like, but it's not even talking about him. You can talk about someone, but if you're actually watching his show, you are supporting that person. So I'm like, it's that simple. If not one single
You
person
want
on the
people to
planet
boycott?
consumed that person's content, they would not have that job. I promise you.
John,
So that is
camera
part of the
edit.
problem there with them. My other question just was, is there anything else we can learn about the clubhouse? Because I mean, that's unique. I mean, we've all been in clubhouses a ton. I don't know if I've ever heard of someone getting kicked out of a clubhouse.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm done with that right there.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, guys, we get it. All right, so this will go nowhere. Like, it's such a. We keep talking about like the downfall of baseball. It's just no one's gonna hear that we're talking about the downfall of baseball because there's a downfall of baseball. Except for that one guy who's gonna be like, no, but look at the ratings. The ratings are good now. Like, come on, guys. Storyline wise, sports wise, like all of it. No one's tuning into the sport other than people that are at the stadium or gamblers. That is it. It's Ipe and it's, you know, someone at the fucking stadium, bro, enjoying a hot dog and beer. Don't worry. Ipe didn't gamble on baseball. Don't worry about that. According to the prosecutors, he never touched it, never looked at it. He was a gambler of girls kickball at George Washington Elementary School. He put bets down on that game, but he never bet on baseball ever. Ever. Totally believable. Anyways, before I end this, anything you want to say, Anthony? The Stephen A. I already don't care about this topic. I already don't care because I know it's going nowhere.
I told you, bro, I didn't want to record this. I was like, yo, let's just watch it.
Fuck it. Hey, content's content. Even if it gets 13 views in total, it'll probably be me checking.
That's generous. 13 views.
It'll be 13 views, most of which will be me checking, like, how many views did we get? You got one. The rest are you, motherfucker. It is what it is. Maybe it's like we do like video streams. The only time we do is when we do baseball topics, and no one will ever see it. Like, yo, how come you guys don't show your faces? No,
Good topic, yeah.
it's fucking. We could be like government, like spill like government secrets. Just use a baseball title, and no one will ever see it. It's like, I tried to tell you.
Got a Zoom call. Listen, man, this is how the 9/11 towers fell. No one gives a shit.
Definitive proof of how 9/11 happened.
Look, man, steel doesn't burn like this.
No one will see. An unknown angle of the JFK assassination has been broadcasted on YouTube right on this very channel. But first, the Dodgers played the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Gone.
It's gone, bro. No one will care. Just hide your shade, hide your dirty laundry here. No one will give a fuck, bro. All right, there's our reaction to, yeah, like lifers, people who love baseball, lifers. Respect for that shit. Good God.
Well, these assholes get paid.
Whatever, lifers of baseball. You know, gotta respect you for that. But no one's gonna hear your cries in the fucking wind, bro. The fucking wilderness. No one's gonna hear you. Stephen A. won't fucking hear you. I'd be surprised if Stephen A. even responds. Maybe he does. Who knows?
It's been a week, bro. Nothing.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. He's not responding.
He's not responding, bro. He's talking about Jamal Murray and shit.
I want you to copy and paste Stephen A. like this channel.
Yeah, his whole channel is NBA right now. NBA, NBA. Dude, you'd be hard pressed to find a baseball story. Stephen A's channel right now, bro. Hard pressed to find.
Oh shit. Even the
Shannon
fucking the Jonte Porter thing like took over the fucking it actually
Yeah.
stepped over the fucking Otani.
You didn't know who Jonte Porter was in February.
Nope.
Now everybody knows who that guy is.
And he will be brought up in the future when something weird happens in the NBA. For sure.
Yeah.
For fucking sure.
Oh, so alright, I'm waiting to see about this.
Alright. There's our video. God bless you, baseball fans. I love baseball too, but God bless you. That's all I got for you.